off the second game of the NBA Cup Group Stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Let's see some of the numbers here for Franz Wagner.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Drummond. George is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. And for Orlando, sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the point. And for these teams, tonight's game will count not only as the next step for him.
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Now, here's Maxey. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Back to Drummond. Outside, Maxey over Carter. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for George. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. Banchero finds Caldwell Pope. The score now all even.
Caldwell Pope is a well-practiced shooter. Once the ball is in his hands, he's into his motion.
Here's George. 17 points in his last outing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jalen Suggs. Although they were eliminated in the first round, last season was a success stand for the Magic.
It sure was, Kevin. I don't think many people had them even making the playoffs, but they fought hard, pushed the Cavs to 7 games, and gained valuable playoff experience.
Now, here's Suggs. Scoreless thus far.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
And here's Maxey. He had 31 points in the win against Cleveland.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings.
Now, here's Suggs. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Pass to Suggs. Back to Banchero. Over Maxey. And there's Banchero on the assist from Suggs.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Now, here's Maxey. Here's Martin. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. First quarter wrapping up here, and Clark, it's a tie ball game. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Down low, here's Banchero. Good D by Drummond.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Nice shot by Yabusele. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now, here's Wagner. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
Well, watch Carter Jr.'s control. He sets a solid screen and then shifts right to his spot.
Maxey against Anthony. Maxey looking it over. Pass to Yabusele. Powered down with both hands.
And keeping that head on a swivel, Maxey anticipating his man to be there off that pick and roll and delivers a nice dime.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 8. Here's Carter, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Philadelphia.
Well, they keep finding ways to get to the free throw line. The defense is being overly aggressive, and they're baiting them into fouls.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
Now, here's Oubre. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. The three-pointer, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Martin's checked in for Oubre. Here's Yabusele. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to McCain. Shoots over Wagner. The 76ers with another miss. Now, Banchero. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, I'd say it's too soon to tell much, but right now, they're balling.
The talent on display is undeniable. The endurance part, though, open question.
And turning back now to talk about the Orlando Magic. What a close game this has been.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying buckets. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Wagner against George. Banchero, a screen on George. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Wagner. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter. The 76ers trail by 5. Drummond with a screen on Suggs. Pass to McCain. Back to Maxey. Outside, George. Nailed from three-point land. George has got 8 points.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Back to Suggs. And the layup's good off the glass. Suggs has got his second basket.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Suggs against Maxey. From past the arc, another three for Philadelphia.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
The Magic have gone 3 or 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Here's Suggs. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Wagner outside. Carter with a screen on George. Shot clock at 5. And it's Carter missing. The 76ers trail. Outside, Maxey. Pass to George. Drummond with a screen on Suggs. To the middle. Suggs with the steal. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball. Once again, Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Here's De Silva. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Banchero draws the double. Another miss by Orlando.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's George. The shot, no good. Nice defense from Wagner. Here's Banchero. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
No shame or fear in this young fella. Banchero going to take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Drummond with a screen on Suggs. Here's Maxey. And it's sent back by Carter.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying off. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector, in my opinion.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Fades. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Here's George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
George knows how to get his man to overcommit and off balance so he can draw the foul. He's got a number of sneaky veteran tricks that he effectively uses.
And he does get the second one. And that ties the game up.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up. And all eyes on Banchero here. They want to see how he handles some intense pressure.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a two-point ball game.
Huge free throws there. Now they've got the lead.
Maxey with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. In the corner, George with it. Pass to Maxey. Outside, George From deep, buries it from outside.
Shot after shot, one after the other. PG. Paul George making it happen.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
And here is Suggs. After Paul George getting his 3 to go. And Carter has it in the corner, inside. Here's Banchero. Good! And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And this is it, guys. Down one, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Goes up off the inbound. Yes!
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Paul. Shots weren't falling for you early, so what got you going?
I think, honestly, just getting into a rhythm. I just found a rhythm. I was able to see the ball go down. Some free throws helped. But honestly, just seeing the ball go through. First time, that's all it took.
That is all it takes for the great ones, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.